We live.
We live.
We live. Go ahead.
So welcome back, Rel. Maybe let's just start over. Welcome back, Rel. One of the first things I want to get into right away is the MVP topic. The MVP topic for the NFL.
Okay.
Who is your number one guy right now for the MVP?
My number one guy is Lamar Jackson. And I don't like that. I don't like that how they was trying to have Brock Purdy over Lamar. I understand that Brock Purdy is leading the league in a lot of shit, right?
Yeah.
But Brock Purdy has better weapons than Lamar. All right.
As receiver wise.
Everything wise. You know what I'm saying? Like everything. Like just a better team. Not better team, but better offensive weapons.
Right.
Because
your defense is the Ravens defense is
wild. Yeah, it's wild. Right, so I got Lamar as
they
mine. They
picked him up 4 times last week.
Yeah.
Last game.
And then I think the backup came in and they picked them off too. 5 picks for the defense.
Yeah. So I think with Purdy's performance with those 4 picks,
he's out.
I think that kind of in the eyes of the viewers, that I don't think you can be number one for the MVP with that kind of performance.
Who's your guy?
For me, so right now the top 3 are Lamar Jackson, Christian McCaffrey, and the third will be Tyreek Hill. From what I saw earlier today, if I would have to pick, say, one player out of those 3, like say for my own team, the most valuable player, this is what the award is, I'm gonna go with Lamar Jackson, man. I'm gonna go with Lamar Jackson.
But you know what the thing is though too? That's kind of like unfair to a lot of other positions because I'm gonna just give out like a little light on everybody else because the quarterback is always gonna be the most valuable player. He gets the ball every play.
Yeah, true. He's the most important player because of that.
So then we should make this a quarterback award and then give a most valuable player to like other positions. That's what I think. I think that's fair.
Excluding the
quarterback because he always got the ball. Like Tyreek Hill, he's so dynamic and he depends on somebody giving him the ball.
Exactly. Yeah. It is tough, man. It's tough. But yeah, to your point, they should do that because it is very easy for a quarterback to win the MVP award, especially if you're quarterback like someone like Lamar Jackson who can run the ball. You're gonna put up rushing touchdowns. You're gonna put up
passing touchdowns,
rushing yards combined with your passing yards, and
touchdowns.
You have more advantage than even a running back. There's no way they're gonna be able to compete.
The quarterback gets to audible the play. Let's just say there's a play for the running back.
The
quarterback could change that shit so he could throw the ball. The quarterback could change that shit so he could run the ball.
That's a fact. Yeah.
So I think they should switch that shit. Yeah. But honestly, I got Lamar though.
Me too. I got Lamar. Even though he doesn't lead, he's not a leader. I guess in any board or whatever, in any statistics.
Yeah.
Like rushing yard, he's not number 1. Passing yards, he's not number 1. Passing touchdowns, he's not number one. All that, like he's not number for most of it. He's not number 1. I would still pick him as my most valuable player, in my opinion.
If you took Lamar off the Ravens, what is going to happen to that team, Abu?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? But they're definitely not going to be the top seed. I wouldn't put them on the top seed. Even though the defense is great, I still wouldn't put them on the top seed as they are right now with Lamar Jackson.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you know coming out of college, they told Lamar Jackson that he shouldn't play quarterback, that he should switch positions to wide receiver?
Look at that.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
That's very disrespectful.
That is disrespectful.
Very disrespectful.
But that's the thing when other people think they know who you are or they know who like what you should be in life.
Right.
So it seems like Lamar Jackson is the type of guy that didn't let anybody define them.
You know what the thing is with that?
What?
We all have our own visions in our own minds. Like you're not gonna see my vision, I don't see your vision. That's why when you tell people things and they can't see it, like that's why like they say some negative stuff or like probably not even trying to be negative, but like it's because they don't see what you see. So when he was coming out of like college to play quarterback, he knew he was that guy. He knew he was that guy. But
Right.
Abu, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Did you see the topic about when they said
you can ask me a question anytime, bro. But
all right, look. Real quick. So they had it was like they said all white players and all black players, like who you think will win? Like all white defense.
Oh, you
all
mean
white,
like a team that's
they call it the racist bowl. They called it the racist bowl, Abu. That's what's going on out there.
So where's this where'd you see this at? What what platform is this from?
I seen it on.
It wasn't from ESPN, is it?
It is what it is with Cameron and Mace. I'll be watching they shit. So like, but they got it from somebody else. I forgot what player they got it from.
Okay,
right. And then I also seen on Pat Bev podcast for us a basketball shit.
All right. Before I answer, I think Cameron is kind of rude. He's just a rude guy, in my opinion.
You know what it is, Abu? He's from a different environment than we from. I feel like
we can't say it's because he's from New York, because there's a lot of intelligent people.
But why you think he's
great
rude,
manners that come from New York? Just his mannerism.
I think Cameron's a good fucking guy, man. What I see from Cam,
I just think he's rude. Like overall, he's just like sometimes there's some things you just don't have to say, in my opinion, and it's not really specifically on this topic of the racist bowl.
Yeah,
it's more of just who Cameron is, of what I've seen over the years. Yeah, I just think he's just rude. He just comes.
He's just an arrogant nigga.
Yeah.
He's just an arrogant nigga. But hey, that's who he is. I fuck with it. I ain't even gonna lie.
Cool. I mean, everybody got their thing.
I think Cameron and Mace they funny as hell.
I like Mace. Mace is a cool. He's more like me. Mace is more calm. Cool, calm, cool, collective, and he's on his P's and Q's still. You know, right? What I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, obviously, the blacks are going to win. That's not even not even going to be a competition.
Do you think that?
In football?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It's like, what do you think is gonna happen with
I think it's gonna be harder than what niggas think.
You think it's gonna be harder?
Let me tell you something, man.
Go ahead.
White boys go ball, man. It doesn't matter what color you are. Ballers are ballers.
It doesn't at all. But my answer, it wasn't based on color. My answer was based on
talent.
On the basically who are the top players in the league right now. If we play go at any position, right? You're like. For any running backs, right? Who are probably the top running back? Christian McCaffrey. He's
an outlier.
He's
an outlier.
He's an outlier.
He's an outlier.
It's hilarious. But he's definitely probably the best running back as of right now, in my opinion. But other than that, at quarterback, you got Lamar Jackson. You got at receivers.
He said Lamar Jackson. How you gonna say Lamar before Pat Mahomes? Patrick
Mahomes?
Yeah.
Nah.
What?
I don't think he's better than Lamar Jackson.
You don't think so?
Heck no. No. I've never been a Patrick Mahomes fan.
Guys.
Patrick Mahomes is great. Don't get me wrong. He's great, very talented.
But you said not better than Lamar.
He's not better than Lamar. Not in my opinion.
I gotta look at the camera. I gotta look at y'all because y'all gonna look at me back. All the niggas, everybody that watch football understand football. I'm like, what is he talking about?
Not to me, man.
That's his opinion. It's all good.
Yeah, not to me. If I have a choice between Lamar and
Pat Mahomes,
I'm picking Lamar all day. But they're both black anyway. So what's the argument here?
It's not about they colors. About who's better.
But where this is all based on we're talking about the racist bowl.
Yeah, so you're gonna have Lamar.
So are you saying Patrick Mahomes is with the white team? Is that what you're saying?
No, fuck no, he's with the niggas, and that's why he should be starting.
Oh, you're talking about
yeah, like how you gonna?
You didn't get to that.
You have to.
We're not talking about the starting lineup.
Oh, okay.
We're not talking about the starting lineup. We're talking about who are the current best players at each position.
Right.
At each position. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
But I guess you can say, but you basically helping me make it by.
No, Pat Mahomes is still better than Lamar right now.
Nah, you still helping me make my case. They're both black. So
yeah, they are.
I mean, Patrick Mahomes is half though. He's black.
It doesn't matter. You know what the
his 50-50.
You know what the
It's 50-50. It's white.
Let me tell you something, brother.
What?
This is like an American law, old school law. Because Abu want me to be real on this platform. I just gotta be real. Look, one drip of black blood in you, you're black, bro.
And who from according to who?
According to the old masters from back in the day. Hey, I'm just saying, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is It's definitely an American thing. If Patrick Mahomes goes to Africa, they'll say he's white.
They will say he's white.
Yeah, because they don't. That idea of just because you have a blood, just whatever percentage of blood in you. I know what you're saying, 100%. But just if you have even 10% of black in you in America, everybody's gonna call you black.
Mm-hmm. You just
in other parts of the world, they
don't feel like that.
They don't stand at all.
But I would just tell them, like the African people, I'd be like, bro, you don't know how it is on this side. You can call me white, but they call me black. Like, I don't know who I stand with. Like,
Right. Yeah. So that put that yeah, man. Like it makes kids tend to be like in the limbo, almost
in a
like
limbo.
in the middle. They're in the middle. Like they go to this family.
It's like,
they're pushing them here. Oh,
yeah.
they go to this family,
It's like,
and they're pushing them there. Like,
yeah,
oh, you that, and then you're that, you're that.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
It's kind of annoying, to be honest.
You're mixed. Have you ever experienced that?
Yeah, man. Because like growing up, like, you know, we live in a real Spanish dominated area, so it's like
Allentown.
Yeah. So, man, listen, like I used to want to be like
Spanish,
like be able to speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like half and half.
Yeah.
So, but basically with the Spanish niggas, like it was like I'm not like dumb, like, you know, from their countries, you know, talking Spanish. Like I don't even listen to Spanish music. I listen to rap music.
You got really good at Spanish at one point, though. You understand it, right?
My Spanish right now, I'm gonna tell you, this is the whole point I was saying. So I basically learned how to speak Spanish because I was tired of motherfuckers saying, "Oh, you're not Spanish. You're not Spanish."
Yeah. So you felt it.
So what? All right, bet. Watch this. I'm gonna learn. My shit don't
Yeah.
sound good, but I promise you're gonna understand me.
Word. And you can understand Spanish.
And then I'm
too.
gonna understand you. And if I don't understand you, we're gonna figure it out together in your language, in Spanish.
In Spanish.
In Spanish, yeah.
Word.
Niggas can't.
They just have to like probably give you other words that
to
you're
like,
more familiar with.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Word,
Yeah.
word.
I take that shit personal.
Even me too. We can stay on this race topic. My dad is Fulani, 100%, and my mother is like 50%. She's Yoruba and Fulani. So but the Fulani, like my dad's side of the family, they always, well, not always, but sometimes if they want to get one up on me or whatever, they always be, oh, you're not Fulani. So it's like the same thing with, even though we are African, now they're playing the tribal game.
It's two tribes. You not Fulani.
They're playing.
What's the other tribe called?
Yoruba.
And they both located in Sierra Leone.
They're scattered all over Africa, actually, mainly West Africa.
Okay.
Yeah. Yoruba, and there are two famous tribes.
Famous of the Fulanis and the Yorubas.
If you know anything about Africa, really, at least specifically tribe wise, just low you would, or if you're studying that any kind of information from there, those two tribes will come up.
Do those tribes, like, do they speak the same language?
No, they have their own language.
How they get?
They had almost their own. I know the Fulani had their own empire, and I'm
so
sure
how
the
they
Yoruba
get together
did as
like
well.
that? Like how they mix?
How my mom and dad met?
Yeah, because they don't speak the same language, right?
They ended up living in the same country.
So they learn the same
so
language.
in Sierra Leone, you have different tribes there too.
Okay.
But Yoruba is not big in Sierra Leone at all. But they're a very small population, and the Fulani is another small population in Sierra Leone.
In Sierra Leone. Okay.
Yeah, you'll find Yoruba is more like in Nigeria, or like you find them like in a bigger population groups in Nigeria, and the Fulani is really they dominate like Guinea. Like so the
West
Fulanis,
Africa. Conakry is the capital of Guinea. So y'all just little Conakry, that's how you say it? Conakry. Look, he ain't tell me that. How do I know that? Because I be doing my little, you know what I mean? Yeah,
Word. So let's close out. I mean, we can just move on. We're going off tangent again. But let's close out on our topics that we start.
Okay. With the racist bowl.
So you do believe that the whites will beat the black?
I didn't say that, Abu. Don't try to spin me. Look, I just say it won't be as easy. I'm just saying I don't think it.
Take a position.
I don't think it. We're gonna win.
Okay.
I just don't think it's gonna be easy. Like you think we're gonna just run through them? Nah.
Yeah, they do have. I think they're gonna challenge us on the front line, like the linemen.
Definitely,
because they're gonna have some big boys out there.
They're gonna have some big country niggas, big country boys,
and they're just gonna apply QB. They're gonna QB sneakers every play, like how the Eagles be doing.
No, they're gonna have the drop back quarterback. Drop back guys, you know.
Oh, straight from the pocket under shot. Oh, not shotgun, but right from the pocket. How you call that? Like basically right under the quarterback, where
right there.
Catch the snap back, start taking like
Peyton
drop
Manning. Back guys, yeah, like Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. But I think it would be
Peyton Manning used to be woo.
It'd be a closer game than what niggas would think. I would think with the racist ball.
Yeah. So what did Cam actually say about that? What was his take? Did he think it's gonna be a blowout?
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. I think he said the Knicks is gonna win. Be more talented.
I think they just have the black people. They have more skilled. They dominate more skilled positions, like in offense and defense, like the safeties, the cornerbacks.
Us.
The
Everything.
The blacks. Yeah.
They got the linemen.
Receivers,
we got everything.
I mean, we have linemen, but if I would have to pick linemen,
I'm going with them
team,
too.
I'm going with the
country boys.
with the white boys, man.
We going with the country boys.
I'm picking my white boys for the
for the
linemen for sure.
But you taking the
They're just gonna be. Go ahead.
No,
the skill positions.
No, I'm about to say because with this racist bowl, everybody got to be
on their own
positions.
Team.
Like cornerbacks is gonna have to be all white.
Yeah, I understand that. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
In general, you would take.
I'm giving them credit with the line.
Oh yeah.
Offense and defense, they probably got that on us, but
they got linebackers.
But I think even the blacks are winning that position as well.
Yeah, I think so.
We got guys like Ray
corners.
Lewis. Well, these are
safeties.
These are guys that played in the past, but
right.
Like Ray Lewis, and then they're a bunch of guys like Ray Lewis now playing as well. It's just
who do you? me ask you a question, Abu. Who do you got going to the Super Bowl? Like, what's your two picks out of the AFC and the NFC? Who you got?
I think it's gonna be similar to what we just saw on that Christmas night with the Ravens and the 49ers.
Okay.
Yeah, I think those two teams are very explosive, dynamic, very talented. And I don't really see anybody beating them in the playoffs.
I got the Eagles.
You got the Eagles
going at the NFC.
Okay,
and
it's possible. They're this year is weird, man. There are a lot of great teams.
Yeah,
there are a lot of great teams this year. It can go either way, honestly. Even like the Dolphins. The Dolphins are another tough team. Yeah. And their defense is great as well. And that's what people don't realize.
And they got a good running back.
The Dolphins have, I think, the second best defense in the league as of right now.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, their defense is tough.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
The Dolphins have another chance.
And they got an explosive offense, too.
They got one of the best. They got the best receiver.
And Jalen Waddle's good. Yeah, they running back. Mosert's good.
They have a little combo with Waddle and Hill.
And Tua's all right. So, yeah, the Dolphins, too. But
Tua is up for that. He's up for the MVP as well.
But before we close this take, I gotta say, don't sleep on Kansas City, because Kansas. I feel like even though they're not looking too good right now, but they
started hot. They were hot. I shouldn't say they started hot, but they kind of came back and were a hot team for a while. But just like this December month, bro, it's just been a lot of.
It be like that. It's up and downs.
December,
It's up and downs. But you know who they got? They got 1-5. Pat Mahomes. He's different. Abu.
I don't believe, man.
Abu.
I'm not
his first 4 years starting.
I'm not in the bandwagon.
I just want to say this. His first 4 years starting, AFC championship games he been in. They call it the Kansas City Bowl in the AFC to get to the Super Bowl. You gotta go through them niggas. That's number one. True. Number two Super Bowls. Two Super Bowl MVPs. Pat Mahomes. Okay? What else? How many Super Bowls he been to? I think he been to 3 or 4 or 3. And he won 2.
He's great. I'm not denying that. He's great. I'm just saying I'm just not on the bandwagon.
Me neither, but don't sleep on Kansas City. Sure. And remember I said that, because then when February come and Kansas City in the Super Bowl, right here, you seen it first. You seen it first.
Okay, so that's our close on that whole sports NFL.
Okay.
Let's end it right there. But just to clarify, you got Lamar Jackson as MVP. I got Lamar. Okay.
Lamar is MVP.
At least we agree on that.
Yeah. Lamar is MVP.